HarperCollins presents Sammy and the Stolen Paintings by Charlie P. Brooks. Read by Kate Louise Okello. Prologue. I'm probably the jammiest retired sniffer dog in the world, but my life has had its ups and downs. I did recently end up in the newspapers. Perhaps you saw them. I was in rather a lot of them. I think the headlines were something like Super Sleuth Sammy saves the day and Setterpoo Sammy stars at sniffing. I might have solved the crime, but the thief, Nastasia Raven, literally left her mark on me that day. You see, she hit me with her sharp stiletto shoe as she tried to escape from Pragnell's Emporium with one of the biggest diamonds in the world, the star of the blue moon. After all that excitement, my great friend Harry brought me to stay with Mrs. Brown and her daughter Beanie in Bloomington to recover from my injuries. And somehow, one thing has led to another. First of all, Harry's car broke down, so we've ended up staying a lot longer than expected. As Harry's a kind man, he's made himself busy helping Mrs. Brown with her online bakery. While they've been baking, Beanie and I have spent a lot of time playing. It's been lovely. In fact, Beanie has now taken over from Harry as my BHF, best human friend. Then, just this morning, Beanie told me a big secret. Beanie, you see, has very good hearing, and she's quite clever at hiding, so she finds out a lot of stuff that she isn't meant to. Such as when Mrs. Muggins got the runs and couldn't come and collect a loaf of bread. But that wasn't the secret she told me today. "Sammy," she said this morning, "I heard Mum and Harry whispering last night, and guess what? They're going to get married and have a baby. But they want to keep it small. The wedding, that is. So it's still all very top secret. Don't tell anyone." I wagged my tail to confirm that I would be doggo as far as this news was concerned. Not a word to anyone. Perish the thought. But, Bloomington being Bloomington, the news would be bound to get out, or leak, as we professional sleuths say. It usually does. There are a lot of leaky people who live here. My BDF, best dog friend, Robin, is very discreet. So naturally, I couldn't wait to tell him about Mrs. Brown and Harry when I was certain that Beanie was out of eye and earshot. Robin is a retired sheepdog. He lost one of his legs on Farmer Gerald's farm, but he doesn't worry about that. He whizzes around on 3 legs faster than anyone with 2 or 4 legs. Said Robin when I told him. He nodded his head and tried to look like it wasn't the biggest news he'd heard since Christmas. I suppose that's what happens when your car breaks down and you get involved in online baking. And then, because Robin fancies himself as a wise philosopher, he added, "Life has a habit of not doing what it's supposed to do. Like terriers." Chapter 1. No one quite knows where it happened, but soon, just as I predicted, the secret had leaked. It may have been leaked near Mr. Cutts the butcher's chilled display cabinet in Bloomington Quantity Meats, and boy, oh boy, did it create a stampede at the cafe. Did I mention that Mrs. Brown runs a cafe in Bloomington? It's just down the road from the butcher's shop, which is handy for me because Mr. Cutts is very generous with his tripe, my favourite snack. Mr. Cutts's tripe has a terrific whiff to it. I think he must put something extra special in it, but most adults don't want to know about stuff like that. Robin says baby's nappies smell a bit like tripe,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?